First, I want to say, wow, Lisa, journaling is so powerful and something that I feel like at times if I'm not perfect in doing it every day that I just can't do it. But um my aunt has journaled for 37 years and now she's finding it a gift to give people these journals from the lessons she's learned from it and the knowledge that she had. Yeah, so it's very powerful. I know. Thank you for sharing that. And everybody, thank you for being here. Oh, I send you my love. I am going to share my screen. Let's see here. Something. I need to fix something before I share here. Please be patient. Alrighty. Well, I've gone from burnout to wholeness, healed my body, reclaimed my soul. I came back to myself, um, came home to my body. We have mind, body, and spirit. And if we don't take care of our body, what are our mind and our spirit supposed to do? Uh, I am a certified life coach and a licensed nurse. And uh, I did struggle with exhaustion, brain fog, anxiety, and chronic inflammation because I was caring for other people, not taking care of myself. And I also, at the age of 13, was diagnosed with Hashimoto's disease, which is hypothyroidism. And I lived most of my life in survival mode. Um, yes, went to the doctor, I got a prescription. Um, but it it wasn't they it wasn't enough for me. I needed something more and I wasn't eating healthy. I was, not going to the bathroom, like I said, on long shifts. I didn't know about gut health at the time and how it affects your overall body. And then I found something and it did help me. It transformed my health and it opened up new opportunities for me and to help others. And I really feel like it's my purpose. So I started with this company and using products that they offer, and they're all plant based. They are things of the earth. And I feel like it's very important to put things in our body that God placed on earth for us to have. And I feel like there is medicinal purposes to the plants that are here. Um, my breakthrough came when I did learn about that connection, though, with my gut and my thyroid, my overall well being. And then I started using the system that focused on my gut and my blood sugar balancing and reducing the inflammation. So my energy started to come back. I was falling asleep in a chair about 6, 7 o'clock at night, and I was just done for the day. But once I started using these products, I I got about 3 to 4 hours more out of my day that I could be productive. And my mood improved. I was happier. Um, for the first time in years, I felt like myself again. I was able to do more. I was able to um, connect with more people. And and I I had I'll tell you a little bit more about the purpose. This is what happened was I was taking these products. I was feeling really good, and I decided I'm doing so well. I don't need to anymore. And I stopped taking care of my gut and not eating so healthy. Um, we had a car accident, and I'm not going to read from the screen. You can read from the screen. There are visual learners, and that's why I chose to have the screen. Um, but we had a car accident, and my grandchildren were in the back of the car, and people, um, my honored name is Grandma Lovey, and
So Kim,
my grandchildren are so,
I'm sorry, Kim, to interrupt, but your screen is very blurry. Is that so I don't know if that's for everyone because we can't
oh,
really read the screen.
oh, okay, okay. Well, I'm just going to talk then. Yeah, we had this car accident and my grandkids were in the back seat and I can still hear the shrill screams coming out. And it was a wake up call to me because um it just reminded me that life is so fragile and that I do have a calling and I do have a purpose. And I know I was put into nursing. I know I was also put into the educational part. Um, I worked in the schools for 10 years as a paraprofessional as I worked on call in the nursing field after I got burnt out. And I became a life coach. And I know that all of these components came together for a reason. And it's the fact that I need to take care of my body first. And with life coaching came a lot of new things to learn, such as marketing and a lot of new things to handle. And when this company came along, I was put here to be educated more on how to do these things and how to help people with their wellness. And so the moment that I realized all of this came together here, even in the pain, I was just so grateful for my health, my faith in the community that I was put in, and it rebuilt my strength. Um, I went through doctor's appointments, physical therapy, and yet it's the mind that is so, so powerful. And so learning about my gut and my overall well being and how it helps me to my whole body, how's my mind and spirit. And um, over 70% of your immune system lives in your gut. I'm not sure if you know that, but right now it's fall season here, and the kids have gone back to school, and a lot of illnesses are coming around. And there was an illness that went around um, in where I'm working right now, and people were down and out for a week or two, and I was only out a couple days. And so I just know that because I'm taking care of my gut, it made a difference. Um, inflammation doesn't just cause pain, it also affects your energy, your focus and your mood and your ability to lose weight. Um, yeah, the gut is so important. There's a vagus nerve that runs between our gut and our brain, and it affects our thoughts. So I use a triplex system. It's just three things, three steps, and one of it, and everything is in powder base so that you can travel and pack things in your backpack if you want to go for a hike. And it's something that you can uh, use it and travel with and bring with you at any time. So it's just comes in a stick like this with powder in it. Um, and this is what feeds the gut. So it's feeding those microorganisms or good bacteria in the gut so that they can produce more good bacteria. And then I use a probiotic, and this has 5 different strains in it of good bacteria. And it just helps to replace. what has been lost. Um, the American diet is um, we aren't getting what we need. And I know the government is working on even making things better because some of our products are different than what other countries have. And if you've ever flown, like I flew to Zimbabwe, where Lisa is, and as I went that way, we got healthier food on the different airlines. Um, and so that there is the other step, and that is to get rid and cleanse your body of the candida yeast and the waste that is weighing you down. Um, it gets rid of all those toxins. And so once you get rid of the waste and the toxins, you're a flow through, right? We should be a flow through. We should be a flow through in love. We should be a flow through in spirit. We should be a flow through in our own bodies. So after consistently using the system, I got more energy. Like I said, I got more out of my day. My digestion was better and I was regular. As a nurse, I talk about these things, right? We ask people every day. If you've ever been in the hospital, we'll come in and we'll ask you, have you had a bowel movement? It's important that you are a flow through. I experience clearer skin and sharper focus, a balanced mood, less anxiety, and deeper sleep, and just an overall sense of peace and joy. My healing, my gut changed everything physically, mentally, spiritually. And it's why I'm so passionate about helping others. I want them to discover the same freedom that I have discovered. I know that I have something here that can help many people. Um, yeah, it, it it just showed me that health is wealth. Health is wealth. It's very important. And I created a community, the Hope Health Happiness Project community. And it's a space for women who want to feel better, live fully, walk faith together. We focus on education, support, and transformation, one step and one choice and victory at a time. And we have a couple men too. And I'm going to share my screen. I do have a QR code here that I'd like to share. So let's see if I can, if this will come through okay or not. Let's see here. Well, if you would like to um, join my Hope Health Happiness Project community, please put your camera up to the Join My Wellness group. You can do it right now. And then also, I have a free gift. Grab it. It's about gut health and what you can do. There's some recipes in there. There's how water is so important for us, and there's so much information in there. Really good information. So please grab that too. They're both free.
Okay, the QR code works, so that's great. And
Wonderful. Okay.
we're also gonna include it in our thank you email.
Awesome. Good. Okay. And anybody who wants to book a call with me, go ahead and I think there's an extra link in there for when you join my wellness group that you can also book a call with me. And once you book a call with me and we meet, I'll send you a gift in the mail.
Okay. So Kim, thank you for such a wonderful presentation and also for your gift. And I know
You're
you're
welcome.
very generous. Thank you so much. And I know the last giveaway we had from you was I think you had to ship it somewhere, so you don't have a problem shipping stuff to anyone who wants something from you.
No?
So thank you. So
Yes.
there's
Yep.
a lot of thank yous in the chat. So are there any questions for Kim? Okay, do you see any questions in the chat, Olga?
I have a question.
Okay.
Hi, Kim. I'm accessing on my phone, so I'm having a little challenge. Thank you for your presentation. I'm doing some work on urinary tract this dysfunction, and I'm
Mhm.
just wondering, as a nurse and licensed health coach, uh, what what contribution do you think that that has made to burnout and lack of wholeness in the individual? In other words, it's
The urinary tract.
urinary tract. Okay, fine. Let me put it another way. So while I'm studying that, no, my real question is um, the pelvic board challenge that we have, which cause us to rush to the bathroom often. If in this entire wholeness that you are guiding us to, if that has been factored in any of your research.
We have doctors who formulate the products, and UTIs are a lot of times caused from bacteria, and bacteria is fed from sugar. And uh, uh, the probiotics help to break down the candida, which is the yeast that's causing the infection. So it would help for urinary tract infections. Um, this is an oxidated probiotic, so it makes it to the gut, and it has enzymes in there also to break down that hard core of the candida. So I can send you more information on that. Do you want me to? Can I get your email, Miranda? Will you send me that or give
Miranda
that
is
to me?
muted.
I'd love to.
Yes,
Miranda.
I dropped my email in the chat so we talk some more. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
And there's a question in from Lisa in the chat. Do you think kombucha
Oh, yes.
is
Kombucha is really good.
correct?
It's a fermented drink. Yes, anything fermented, sauerkraut, kombucha, yogurt, all of those are really good for our gut.